So this is the Classic Plus mod. And as you might imagine, this is a mod for Classic Minecraft. And I don't mean this is like a later version that's modded to look like Classic Minecraft. This is literally built on one of the oldest versions of Minecraft available. Apparently, it started as a university project, and when you play it, you can tell that this is a passion project. This is a love letter to some of the earliest versions of the game. And as I was making this video, I was actually learning a lot about the early history of Minecraft. It might be the most unique mod I've played on this channel yet, and I really enjoyed it. So let's just get into it. Please enjoy my first time playing Classic Plus. All right, welcome to Classic Plus. I have no idea what this video is going to be like. This isn't like InDev Plus, I don't think, where there's like progression. This is based on Classic, which is just like free build mode. Although I think there may be like some sort of small survival mode. I don't know. I really don't know. So you're gonna, you know, almost as much as me, and I'm going in. We're just going into this. Now, it does have a pretty customizable level generation, which I love. I always love that. I think that's really fun. We can change the size, of course. That's pretty normal. Ginormous. That sounds fun. Long. Okay, so we have long. This is interesting. Tall. So this is reminding me of InDev so far. InDev and also InDev Plus. I guess, you know, like always, we'll start with just the default, I suppose. But we have some different types here. Original, Savanna, Wasteland, Island, Hills, Caves, Desert, Forest, Flat, Scrambled, and back to original. Okay, maybe we'll just start looking at worlds, I guess. I don't really know what else to do. We have more world options though. Trees, liquid, caves, ores. Okay, cool. There are two different game modes, like I mentioned. I think there's like a survival. So we had construction, endurance, and that's it. Okay, construction and endurance. I think endurance is like a little survival mode. But I'm not really sure. I really have no idea what that's gonna be like. But yeah, here we are in our little classic Minecraft world. I'm sure most of you know, but Classic was one of the very earliest versions of the game, really one of the oldest versions. And how do I fly again? Oh, we can zoom with Z. That makes sense. F is fog. Oh, look at my arm. My arm is super. Oh, what did I press? E? Oh, yeah, I guess E is fly. Okay, that's so weird. I'm so used to E being inventory. But yeah, we have our little world here with the classic terrain generation, which to me now, I recognize this type of like early terrain generation so much. Which is weird. It always has these like jagged hills and pillars and stuff with these sheer edges. So it's become very kind of recognizable to me now. What is it? Is coral? Okay, this is interesting because this is... Whoa. Oh, there's actually an underwater ambience. That's pretty cool. Wait, did we hear... Oh yeah, there's a bird. There is a bird ambience too. Okay. Yeah, when I was testing this out earlier, I heard the bird ambience. Obviously reminiscent of Not So Secret Saturday, of I believe InDev Plus. Also, you had this bird ambience. This is something that was planned to be implemented in the actual vanilla game, but never got into the game. But yeah, ambience is pretty cool. And of course, we have the waves. That one's always peaceful. I really like that one. All right, so like the older versions, B is the build menu. And you do have this old build menu UI where there's no like box or anything. It's just all the items. What is this? Oh, I got a secret thing here. The next page like carried over or something. That's interesting. Some familiar blocks, but a lot of new ones. That makes sense. Cave log. What's a cave log? Okay. There are cave trees, I guess. Shrub. Look at that shrub. Oh, that's such like a janky early Minecraft texture. Oh, the old gold and iron blocks. Oh man, I really don't like these textures. I know they're classic, but They just don't look that good to me. Oh yeah, we have the old wood or no? Okay, we have the standard oak plank color here, and then we have this wood, which I believe is maybe a reference to one of the earlier wood plank textures, where it was kind of this like light beige or gray color. It's really interesting. Okay, this is actually kind of cool. So we have colored planks here, which is pretty dope, but we also have colored bricks, which kind of looks awesome. I'm not gonna lie. These look pretty cool. I love the green and the green blue colors. Those are really, really cool. We have a jump pad. Okay. We have bio nuke. We have a nuke, I guess. I guess I'll try that out. A command block. Look at that. That's weird. Dry bricks. Cedar log. Cedar wood. Where is this coming from? These must be for different world types. You can get different types of wood. I don't know. Pillars. Okay. Cedar sapling. Fences. We got a new type of fence here. We have candles. Wait, do we have torches or just candles? I think we might just have the candles. Okay. Stone bricks. Now these are... Okay, these look cool. Hold on. I'm going to check these out. Let's see the jump pad. Whee! Oh, that's fun. Okay, you gotta have a jump pad. Woo! So if I hold jump, I don't go as high, it seems like. Yeah. Okay, that's fun. The bio nuke. Should we try this? Should we try the bio nuke? How do I do this? We'll blow up all these birds here. Huh? Maybe it only kills mobs? I thought it would kill, like, trees and stuff. Okay, it didn't do anything. Is there a way for me to summon mobs? I don't see anything. No mob spawner. Oh, look at this. Rocks. Look at this cobblestone. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, wait, no, that's cobblestone. Oh, this is interesting. So they have normal cobblestone, which this looks like the... I don't know when this came in. Infdev, this texture. Maybe Indev. Which stayed for a while until beta 173. I believe that's what this texture is. And then this was like the even earlier cobblestone texture, which had even more contrast. And that's wild. I kind of love it though. It really does look like an NES game texture. It's kind of awesome. And then we have these stone bricks here, and just from looking at them in the menu and in my hotbar, I really like the look of these. I love the higher contrast compared to the stone bricks that we have in the vanilla game. Like, I really like the look of these. I love how heavy and kind of dark the lines are. It really does. Once again, it reminds me of like an old game, maybe like an old computer game for this one. Yeah, I really like that. I think that really kind of pops. That's the best way I can explain it. And the mossy stone bricks, I love these because the color of the moss actually matches the old mossy cobblestone color. So I really enjoy that. Let's see if we can get some mossy cobblestone. There it is. Yeah. So you can see right here it actually matches, and I like that consistency. And I think it's a nicer green anyways. I like the deep sort of forest green as compared to the olive green, that we have now on the mossy bricks and the mossy cobblestone. Look at these door textures. They're like half height. That's funny. Oh, it's like really flat. Whoa. Okay, that's interesting. You have a table here. Table types. Okay. Cool. Huh. You know what? I usually don't like furniture, like weird furniture in Minecraft mods. This one's not that bad because it actually fills up to the sides of the block. So I appreciate that. It kind of reminds me of the bed model. So this one I don't mind as much, personally. Oh, that's interesting. Look. I placed a block over it and it went invisible. That's funny. I just realized that there's no sun here either. Because, yeah, this is before the day-night cycle, I'm pretty sure was even introduced, right? I think that was introduced maybe in InDev. Yeah, I don't think it was there in Classic, because again, Classic was just free build. So, yeah, this is a very interesting mod. I know that there are still people, like Greffen, for example. I know Greffen really enjoys Classic and is really interested in the Classic versions of the game. You know, no pun intended, it's kind of like a cult Classic version of Minecraft. The classic versions, and it's really just free builds, so it makes sense. You know, they added more world types, they added more building blocks to use, and that seems like the bulk of it. Again, there's that weird survival mode which we'll try to check out, but yeah, this is really interesting, honestly. Moss. Oh, this is cool, actually. The moss is just a four-sided. Actually, no, the texture is different from the grass, isn't it? It's slightly different, looks like. Maybe a little darker. But it's essentially like a four-sided grass block, which I like that because it makes it consistent. I've seen mods where the moss just looks very kind of odd to me and a bit out of place. This one looks good, though. Candles. I forgot there are caves. There are caves here. Oh, and we do have the cave ambience. That's pretty cool. Candles seem pretty dark. This is quartz? Yeah. Okay, so I saw this earlier. Interesting that they added a new ore. But of course, I'm sure that's for the endurance mode. There must be some significance to getting quartz. Must be a valuable resource. I don't know. I also didn't see any passive mobs. I don't actually know when those were added in the game's development. Alright, I want to see if there's other controls. Spawn human. Okay. Oh, we can spawn stuff. Spawn sign. Oh, that's funny. I think there was a version, an old version, where you spawned signs with a button. That's so weird. Explosive arrows tab. Wait a minute. Okay. Let me try out some of these. Yes! Okay. Oh, that's awesome. They really should have had explosive arrows in this game. I think there's like an old video of Notch like showing off explosive arrows. Like it wasn't in the game yet, but he was just like showing off like, yeah, I could put explosive arrows in here. Those are what does he say? He's like, that's actually kind of fun. He says something like that, you know, with a Swedish accent. Nothing against Swedish accents. That is really fun. We definitely should have... This definitely should have been added to the game. I mean, come on. This is too fun. Oh, look at this. Whoa, what? Interesting. It only blows up stone. It doesn't blow up the ore. Also, that is a massive vein of iron. Holy crap. Were veins of metal this big? Was that a thing? I don't know. Now we're down to the lava layer and the bedrock layer. Oh, that's fun. Okay, I can spawn a sign with H. Aha. Yes, we can. And it's... Oh, they're so big. They're like bigger than normal and they're... Oh, you can break it. Okay. That's so interesting. And the fences. I didn't try out the fences. Yep. That's a fence. It's not the fences we're used to. It's like a flat thing. That's kind of interesting. Like, I know that fences don't look like this in Minecraft, but that kind of feels like it fits in a way. At least it fits for these older versions. It's hard to explain. All right, G spawns player. Oh, hello. Okay, cool. Just murdered a man. Oh, one of them had chainmail. Oh, they have armor. Whoa. Okay. These ones are like warriors or something. All right, I need to try this out. bio nuke. Let's see what this does. It says nuke, so I think it's going to be pretty big. Oh my god, yep. Killed everyone. But anyways, this has been our first world with all the default settings. And I say we go check out some other worlds because I love generating different worlds and looking at them. So let's see what we can do. Let's try real quick. I just want to see how big the ginormous world is. We won't go through all the sizes, but I just want to see a couple of them because I think it'll be fun. Yep. This is pretty big. Pretty big. Obviously, it does have an end here, like all worlds before InfDev. But it's pretty cool. I just want to see what tiny is. Obviously, it's going to be small, but I just want to see how small it is. Okay, yep. That is tiny. One thing that I'm not used to is not being able to go off the edge. Because in InDev, what's cool is like there was a boundary to the world, but you could still like go off the world, but it would just like rubber band you back. But I guess in Classic, it just, you can't go past the boundary, which I'm not used to. Yeah, look at this little cool pocket world. That's kind of cute. Now let's look at the different types here. Let's go into Savannah, and I'm guessing this is where the different tree types are going to take place. Okay. Interesting. Is this sand a different color? Oh, it's a wet sand. Okay. Interesting. I've never seen a mod that had sand and wet sand. So that's a first. Good job, Classic Plus. This is really interesting though. I'm really intrigued to see where this goes. So this is cave. Wait, what? This is a cave tree? I'm looking at these trees. I know that they're these are I think a reference to one of the earlier tree designs where they were boxes like this, which I think it's pretty cool that they included that as a different tree type, just as a nod to that. It's interesting looking at this because I'm imagining like a world where this is the tree shape that we got, you know, these kind of blocky trees, which honestly, it is Minecraft. Minecraft's blocky, so I feel like we would have just gotten used to these if it was all we ever knew. But this doesn't really look like a savanna to me. I guess there's less... It looks like there's less hills, maybe. Yeah, maybe less verticality, a little more flat. And maybe less trees, but there's little like clumps of trees. That's pretty interesting. Okay. That's kind of cool. Savanna world type. Oh, is that... What is this? Gravel? Yeah. Oh, look at that gravel texture. Oh, pebbles. I'm sorry. Pebbles, not gravel. That's cool. This is an interesting texture here. Yep. Legally distinct gravel. Oh no, they have gravel. They just have pebbles too. Now I'm wondering if this is like the cobblestone where this is just like an older texture for gravel, but they wanted to include both textures for building. I like the idea behind that of like including all these blocks, you know, because obviously this mod's a little love letter to some of the very earliest versions of the game, and so they are including all these nods to some of the earliest features while also including some later textures too that more people are probably familiar with. I think that's really interesting. Okay, let's move on to what's next? Wasteland. This sounds interesting. Okay. So the wasteland has cave trees, right? I don't know why they're calling them cave trees. Again, because they're not in a cave. Yeah, okay, so this one has... Well, this world has quite a bit of water. I'm not sure if that's just luck or if that's a feature of wasteland worlds. A lot of dirt. So there's dirt here. Is this normal dirt or coarse dirt? It's just dirt. Okay. Does grass spread in this mod? Maybe grass doesn't spread in this mod, or in Classic it didn't spread. I don't actually know. Oh no, it spread. I just saw it spread right there. So theoretically, this wasteland world could become all or mostly grass in the end. But this is interesting because there's like a mini desert here too. There's like a little grassland and... Oh, look at that shrub. There's a shrub. Wild shrub. That texture's so funny. Was this a real old texture for shrubs or dead bushes? It's kind of charming though. Got some cactuses. Pretty cool. We got some magma here. I did see some magma in the build menu earlier. I imagine if this was endurance mode, I probably would have health, and then this would be hurting me, but as of right now, it's not doing anything. Alright, so that's the wasteland world. It's pretty wastelandy. Good job. Island. Gee, I wonder what the island's gonna be like. Okay. This is actually cool. Again with... Wait a minute. Cave trees again. Hold on. I want to test something out. Hold on, if I do this, I put a sapling, right? Oh yeah, I was going to try to plant a cedar tree. I don't know. There's no bone meal, so I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, that one just grew. So, yeah, this is just a normal tree. Leaves, logs. It's not even called oak, right? It's just called leaves and logs and wood. Or planks. Yeah, planks. But this one's a cave tree. Okay. Interesting. The cedar tree. We can see if this one grows. Okay, I've been planting these cedar saplings, and they're not growing at all. And when I plant normal saplings, they do grow. So the cedar saplings may just be like not implemented yet. I don't know. But yeah, I wanted to see a cedar tree. This world is cool though. What is this island world, right? I think it's really cool with all the water and making all these little islands. And the old classic terrain generation I think looks really cool with this. I've noticed some of these pillars are actually floating above the water. They're not actually attached. That's kind of weird. But I do think they look cool. These sheer cliffs next to the water, and there's like some sea caves around here. That's pretty dope. Next up is hills. I kind of have an idea of what this is going to look like. Wow. Okay, this is actually interesting. This is not what I was expecting. This is an interesting world. Okay. So I expected to have like a lot of individual hills, but this one is like, it's like the whole thing is like one giant slope, and it's actually quite flat. Like it's high up, but it's quite flat over here. And it actually looks pretty cool. You have all these like spikes here, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, again, up here, it's just like, it's almost just like a plains, like sort of looking thing. We're back to the normal oak trees. Oh, this is interesting. Sound style alpha or classic? What? Whoa. Listen to that dirt digging sound. Huh. Oh, that's a nice little sound. A little click. Now this is interesting. Okay. That's cool. They really include all these little things. Oh, the sky changed color when I went too high. But yeah, all these nods to like little different features and old, not just old textures, but now old sounds too. I think that's really interesting. It's pretty cool. But yeah, Hills World, very interesting, honestly. I wasn't expecting it to look like this. I wonder, okay, I'm gonna generate one more Hills World. I just want to see if that's just kind of how they all look. Because I find that very interesting. Yeah, once again, it's very flat. It's not very hilly, really. That's very interesting. It's kind of cool, though. If you want a lot of land for building, this might be a good world. Okay, let's try caves. Okay, I have an idea. Oh, this is like that original like cave game tech demo video that Notch showed way back when Minecraft was just starting to be made. That's cool. So, okay, this is why they have the rocks block, so they could have this cave world. I love this. This whole mod really is just like it just nods and references to some of the earliest versions and some of the earliest features in this game. Very cool. Anything else? Desert. Okay, what do we have left? Desert, forest, flat, scrambled. Okay, let's see what desert gives us. Wow. Who would have thought? No, but yeah, that's cool. That's cool. You have a desert option if you want to make some deserty builds, for sure. Looks like you got a few oases scattered around. There's an oasis there with some cave trees. That's pretty cool. The shrubs, once again. This is very reminiscent of the desert world from InDev Plus, where it kind of cuts off at the edge here, and you can see some bedrock. That's pretty cool, though. Forest. Oh, this is... Whoa, what is this? Podzol. Okay. This is a new version of Podzol, I guess. And mud. Okay, but also... Notice the trees here. Cedar trees. Okay, interesting. So they didn't go with spruce, they didn't go with pine, they went with cedar. That's pretty cool. Interesting design on these. They definitely look like a tree design from a Minecraft mod. If that makes sense. Anyways, I like this world, it's interesting. I like how there's a big lake in the center, and then it's just like land all around. Pretty cool forest world if you want cedar trees. Obviously, this is the world for you. Flat. I can... Oh, no. That's not good. Uh-oh. It's not even letting me quit. Okay, there we go. Again, this was a university project, so I expect that there are a few bugs, you know. Not everything works completely 100% smoothly. I mean, even vanilla Minecraft doesn't work completely 100% smoothly. So, yeah. I don't actually know if the Legacy Plus team is still like actively working on this, even just like doing bug fixes. I really don't know. I feel like they've probably pushed this one to the side for now, as they're working on InDev Plus, which makes sense. Anyways, this is the flat world. Wow, it's so flat. Yeah, but yeah, it does look about right. It's a flat world. Interesting that there's these patches of sand here. But yeah, pretty cool. Very flat. No need to flatten any terrain here. Scrambled. Okay, this is our last one. I have no idea. Oh. Okay. See, I thought it was going to be like randomized biome, but no, it's literally just like random blocks. It's not like any block, though. It's specific blocks. It's mud, cedar, granite, cedar leaves. It's all cedar. Oh, it actually feels kind of cool to be down in the middle of this. Oh, you can see the edge loading in there. That's funny. All right, now I want to look at some different themes because there's another category. And we have classic, winter, night, hell, and okay, that's it. Let's try winter real quick. All right, everything's covered in snow. Pretty much what I was expecting. That's pretty cool, though, if you do want a snowy world. And you can toggle the rain. Where's the button to toggle rain? F4, that's right. So yeah, I was wondering if I toggled the rain in this world, if it would give me snow, and indeed it did. That's pretty cool. I like that. Try night. Let me guess, it's going to be a world at night. Oh, and they actually have its own ambience. Listen to that. And there's... Whoa. There's a special starry skybox. Oh, it's very... Oh, you can see that it's a skybox. It's very low down. That's interesting. The illusion's a bit easy to shatter, but when I was just standing still, it did look very cool. Yeah, cool. Night world. Let's see some candles in here. Whoa. That's kind of fun, though, if you want to make something at night. Maybe like a spooky village or something, you know? And the last theme, hell. I bet I can imagine what this is going to look like. Yeah. It's pretty similar to the in-dev hell world type. Lava, ocean, and dirt for ground. Yeah. All right. Pretty cool. Now I kind of just want to play around. Like if I make a ginormous hills world, what's that going to be like? Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so it looks like the hills actually, it's so big. Whoa. Okay, I guess I picked a good combo. This is actually really cool. This these kind of look like monoliths from Minecraft Alpha. That's cool, man. Just the sheer edges. It looks like a lot of these hills are just going straight up and just being cut off by the build height limit. That's interesting. Very interesting. Okay, cool. I want to see ginormous island because I remember really liking the island world. Oh, it's taking its time. I think this is going to be pretty big. Oh, damn it. All right, all right. Oh, okay. Looks like it's working now. Oh, this is cool. So I wasn't sure. I thought maybe it would just be, you know, the same size of islands, but just a bunch of them spread out over a larger world. But no, it actually does increase the size of the land masses. So I think when you choose a bigger world, it must like actually like scale up the terrain generation itself, rather than just repeating the pattern. Look at this island over here. Whoa. What? Wait, this is interesting. This island is like tiered. Look at this. That is so cool. How did this happen? That's actually so cool. It's like, yeah, it's like tiered. There's like these different terraces up here. That looks so fun. And then over here, it's more like natural terrain, but here it's like these sheer edges, these different levels. That's so interesting. I wonder why that happened. You could definitely build like a multi-tiered, like a little town on this island. That's really fun. I quite like the island world generation. I think it's really cool. And there's like, look at this. There's like a lone island way out here. Let's see if we can get to this. Yep, I mean, ginormous worlds are ginormous. Really big. This is quite cool, though. I like the island worlds. I think that's pretty sweet. All right, now, since this is Classic Plus, I figured we should do what Classic, you know, is meant for and actually build some stuff here. I actually want to try out some of the new blocks here. I just realized it's barrel too. A lot of stuff I don't know about, or I didn't see in the build menu. But yeah, we're gonna build something. I think that would be really fun. And yeah, I have this world here. And there's this really cool like lake in the middle with these cliffs next to it, and I really like that jutting out. And I had this idea. I thought it'd be really cool to actually like have like a castle, but it's like between, it's like over the lake. So like the keep, I think I might put here, and then have like a bridge across to like a gatehouse. I think that would look really cool. Sort of like a pike thing. If you've seen Game of Thrones, where it's like on different cliffs, the castle. Yeah, I'm going to try to do that. I think it'll be fun, and I guess I'll be back when I'm done. All right, here is the finished product here. My little castle that I built over the lake. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I was really tempted to use a red brick roof again, but I make too many castles with red roofs, so I decided to try a different color. And I picked yellow, and honestly, it's not... I don't hate it. I think it actually looks kind of cool. But yeah, we have this cool castle with the bridge, like I said I was going to do. You have the main gate here with the portcullis. Not working, but you can kind of just see I use fences to make it portcullis. I did use stone bricks for most of it, because again, I think the stone brick texture in this mod looks really good. Like, I really like it. And yeah, I did these like stone foundations here. Like, the castle goes down and then it's built on like a foundation of, you know, a rocky cliff. And I think that looks pretty cool there. So yeah, we can walk in. You can walk in here under the gate. You can actually go into each of the towers here and then climb up to the top, which I think is pretty cool. I need everything to be like accessible, you know? When I have a build, if I have, you know, like roofs on these towers that looks like you're supposed to go there, like I need a way for me to get there. Like it's gonna bug me if it's not accessible, if that makes sense. But yeah, you walk over the bridge here, pretty cool view of the lake, and then you can enter into the main keep. And I kind of tried to decorate every room a little bit. Obviously you're a little more limited in Classic, but this mod does have some good things actually that you can use to decorate, and I feel like you could get really creative. I used some of the tables here just as general decoration. I also did a lot of like candles on logs, which I think looks kind of okay. You can go down here, and I actually made like a cellar, and this is probably like the most furnished room in the whole place. But yeah, I actually like how this little room looks. It really does remind me of like an old computer game or something. It looks like Daggerfall. That's the one thing I always think about when I see like old Minecraft textures, is something like Daggerfall. And yeah, the barrels are a pretty good little decorative item there. So those are cool. You can go up here, climb up this tower. The second floor, there's like a little Lord's room here. I tried to do a bed, just red and white wool. I'm sure most of you will kind of get what that's supposed to be, hopefully. But yeah, just a simple thing. You can go out onto the balcony here, which actually has a nice little view of the land and of the gate here. If you needed to defend this castle, this is a good place to be. You know, just in case they break through the gate over there, you know, you can fire down arrows from here and stuff. And I'm using ropes. I don't know if I showed these off yet, but yeah, it's like this mod's version of ladders, is these ropes that you can climb up. They're kind of like vines. So yeah, you can climb up the tower here and look out on the land. And I also used ropes as the sort of poles for flags, the yellow flags I have here. I think that works perfectly for that. But yeah, there's my little castle complete. Again, I'm actually pretty happy with how it turned out. Yeah, I think it looks cool. I love how it's like arching over and it's built on two different parts of the land. I think it's pretty cool. And it looks pretty dope from a distance, honestly. But yeah, this was really fun. And it kind of like shows me how fun this mod could be. It's basically just like creative mode, right? At least in the mode that I'm doing right now. But it's fun, and I like a lot of the textures. I like a lot of the colors, obviously, of old Minecraft. If you've watched my channel, you know that I like the old Minecraft's old color palettes. But I think there's something missing here. You know, I think I need a buddy. I need someone else to play on this world with me. And so I've decided to invite my buddy Greffen. A lot of you might know Greffen. That's someone I've played Minecraft before. He makes some great videos on very old versions of the games, typically. And he loves classic Minecraft, and he knows a lot about it. So I thought it was only fitting that I invited him on for this. And yeah, I'll be right back when he has joined us. Welcome. I'm so glad the server's working.
Yeah, good that it worked out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's like the old walking animation.
Oh yeah. Well, so it's like actually classic. This is the thing with this mod is in the same way as like InDev Plus is actually built off of the bones of InDev. This is seriously built off of the bones of Classic 0.30, which means it's both really impressive and also like really jank and really hard to work with. Like this mod hasn't gotten an update in a long time.
Dang, so it's pretty hard to mod this then.
Yeah, it's pretty, well, it's just, there's so little in it to start with that everything that you're adding from the very, like, from the very
Right.
ground level.
Yeah. Well, that honestly just makes it more impressive.
I've heard the dev of this mod since go on and say that he thinks it's, like, not really that good or not that, I don't know, not that cool or something, but I really enjoy it. If nothing else, it's like a great showcase of classic. Like I think it really embodies a lot of the things that I like about classic and just sort of makes them better.
Real quick, I just want to say the walk animation when you're flying is hilarious.
Psychotic.
But no, yeah, I've really been enjoying my time recording this, honestly. And yeah, I got the same thing where you know the Legacy Plus team was telling me like, yeah, you know, you might just want to skip this mod. You know, it's not that good. But no, I'm glad I'm doing it. I felt like I had to do it just for completeness, but yeah, I honestly think it's really cool so far.
It has a lot of references to classic Minecraft and early Minecraft stuff in general. Like a lot of the blocks, I don't know if you would recognize them, but they're from specific versions of the game or specific screenshots of old stuff or whatnot. So it has a very good aesthetic, I think.
I didn't like know a lot of these blocks when I first started this, but as I've been like recording and editing, I've been learning that a lot of these are like old textures for certain blocks.
Yeah. It's very well, the actual like Legacy Plus mods themselves are pretty self-referential, like taking a lot of stuff from Classic Plus into InDev and InDev Plus into InDev Plus and what have you. So it's the same case here where it like sort of is almost just taking from Classic. Like a lot of the, if you ever see cave stuff, that's like old. Like the cave wood is just like an old texture from, I think, I want to say 11A. There should be like a wiki page or something where you could look at all this, but Classic Plus was never popular enough that it had one. But yeah, all the blocks are from specific old versions of the game. Same thing with like wet sand is an old texture for sand that was in the game. Stuff like that.
Interesting. I was wondering why they had wet sand. Okay, no, that makes sense.
Yeah. I also think that like the cloth variants having all the different planks and bricks is really fun. Because I mean, in a version like Classic where all you're doing is building, it's like perfect, at least in my mind, to just have more blocks. Like it feels, I don't know, if you just add more blocks to Minecraft, it's a little less. People are always going to be asking like, oh, what can you do with them and how do you get them? But in Classic, you can just add a million like colored bricks and everything, and I think it works a lot better.
No, yeah, for sure. I think it does fit. And also it's obviously it's the old color palette where you have like Capri and Ultramarine.
Yeah.
And I think
like
those are so
color
cool.
Palette.
It is pretty cool. I like it. Yeah.
There's a lot of mods that add those colors of wool into alpha, and I think it fits really well. Like I think the green grass, like the bright green grass, complements the really like vibrant wool colors super well. Yeah, you can set because this mod has a bunch of different stuff that you can't do normally as well. Like you can fly in this. You also you can like spawn signs in creative, I think, which isn't a thing normally. Press H.
Yeah,
you can spawn signs. That's usually there's like one version, a survival test version, where you can do that, but it doesn't give you the actual like text, and it doesn't let you do it in creative.
Yeah, I know. And the signs are like huge. I love that.
Have you played with the survival? That's also a lot of new stuff, like the whole crafting menu.
I haven't.
Or not
yet.
The crafting menu, but the crafting table. All that is new.
Oh yeah. Because I'm guessing Classic didn't have a crafting table yet.
Well, it doesn't even have an inventory.
Yeah,
it just
so
has
why would you have a crafting table? Right. Yeah, no, I haven't played with that at all. So, yeah, I think it would be fun to try that out if we can get that working.
Yeah, that is absolutely worth checking out. I remember, I think it was for Classic Plus, beta testing the survival multiplayer with a bunch of people, and like that was super fun.
So when was this made? Then, if you were like there for the development.
I want to say it was 2021. The developer of this got his start making remakes of old Minecraft versions, as far as I'm aware, because it's a big deal. Like lots of classic versions are lost. If you go into beta and alpha even, there's a lot less sort of missing history. But classic, there's a lot of versions where there's like a screenshot or two, or it was only out for like an hour and then they released the next version, and so we just don't have whatever it was like originally. Taking his sort of skills at modding early Minecraft versions into Classic was this project.
Okay, I see. And then this basically turned into the whole Legacy Plus thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
These fences also, nothing like this in Vanilla Classic. Like I remember getting these fences and like the logic of having them connect and everything was like a big deal in the Classic engine. Like there was nothing else. So these fences are 100% original.
Okay. But I was thinking what's interesting is I feel like they kind of fit. Like they kind of fit in the game in my opinion.
I'm a big fan of how like you could just add like 1.20 fences to Classic nowadays. Like it wouldn't be that hard to do. But I'm a big fan of how Method in making Classic Plus tried to make it all styled to sort of that original vision, because this is a very classic feeling fence.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely what I was getting from these. How they're like completely flat. Like if you view it from the side. I actually really like the design of these.
A lot of the textures too are quite fun. I'm just looking through the menu now.
Yeah.
Like the super scrunched up doors because they have to be a single block.
Yeah. I know. I was laughing about that earlier.
That's another thing that's completely original though. There are no doors in Classic. There are no like 2-block anything. So having these doors work at all is a bit of a minor miracle.
I like how it like. It's not like. First of all, it rests on the middle of a block instead of like on an edge. That's interesting. I kind of like that. And then how it like the door just disappears when you open it.
Yeah.
It kind of works though.
Yeah, I mean it's another example of sort of being a pretty jank but very like classic feeling.
Yeah.
I think the main ones that I remember being really impressed with were the fences, the doors, and also the rope. Because there's a rope in this mod that you can climb.
No, yeah, I've been using the ropes well. I actually used them for the poles and the flags. I was like, what can I use for these? And I was like, oh yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, I know.
I especially like the use of the classic terrain.
Yes. No, well, I saw this world and I was like, that's really cool. This lake in the middle and there's all these like cliffs jutting out. And then I just had this idea for the castle going across.
The perma noise I feel like makes for great like little miniature builds. Like in the same way that beta I think is perfect for like the style of builds. Like it's got those big sort of like giant mountains so you can build a nice castle into them. I think Classic is perfect because it has like those miniature little hills that you can build perfect like little tiny things like this.
No, yeah. I get what you're saying for sure. I look around this terrain and I just start imagining like things like, oh, I could put that there and then like you could do this next to it. So yeah, I really like old terrain generations in this game.
I think someone has since asked me, like since I played a lot of Classic Plus, like what my favorite part about Classic Plus was. And like I could say a lot of the like cool like door stuff, but honestly I think the survival mode is probably my favorite part of it. Like the whole power-ups and everything and the way it works. I think actually you're gonna enjoy it.
Okay, awesome.
It's very arcadey, if that makes any sense.
Okay, I think that sounds fun, and I think that works because I wasn't that like kind of Notch's original vision was like you'd have these different game modes, like capture the flag.
Yeah, exactly. There was like old forum posts he would put up, or not forum posts, it was the World of Notch, his like Tumblr page. He would put up posts every now and again talking about like, here are the things I'm definitely going to add to Minecraft, which is where you get the like, I'm definitely going to add a red dragon, and I'm definitely going to add capture the flag and all that stuff. Where he was talking out of his ass, I guess. Have you tried the bounce pads? They're pretty fun too. Actually.
I did, yeah, very briefly I did.
I remember, I want to say like right around when they were added, I was on a server testing them and someone set up like a big roof like this. I guess I probably should have been making this out of glass if I was smart, but they set up like a big roof like this and underneath it they put a bunch of like bounce pads on the ground, and I don't remember if it was hockey or something, but you just like you can slide around on it and the noise it makes is absolutely horrendous.
Oh, that's awesome. I have the volume turned down to like 30% or something, so
you are making the right decision in doing that. It's like the most shrill screeching noise.
Oh, okay. That was a jump scare. Okay, it says survival now.
Oh yeah, okay. It seems to be working. Think we're in.
Oh yeah, it's the same world. Okay, this is interesting.
Okay,
I have like
so
a hotbar.
You can use tab to go through your like secondary hotbar there.
Oh.
There are monsters on the loose. I thought I was safe, but then I just got jumped by a zombie from behind.
Oh, are you? Where are you? I think I'm in a different spot.
I must just be at spawn. I think I just spawned in right at 0.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, we're pretty close.
It's right there.
Okay,
Perfect.
so this is fascinating.
Yeah, so if you press B now, you can see you go into your like actual inventory, not just your build menu.
Okay, this is interesting. When you break the log, it makes like little mini blocks. I like that actually.
Oh yeah. That's a thing from survival tests. So this specifically, like the endurance mode, is pulling from like not just talking about doing arcade modes and never doing it, but also pulling from survival test, which was a thing in Classic. It was like the survival test where in between it was a 24A to like 27 or something. he did a bunch of survival versions, and that was when he like added the creeper and the pigs and all that.
This is really interesting. Okay. Okay, so I press
Also,
C to make a crafter.
Oh yeah, so the C to make a crafter, and you don't actually open it up to craft things in this mod. You actually place things on top of the crafter. So if you place 2 planks, you'll get like just gave me wooden slabs, for example. That's the crafting recipe for that.
That's so interesting. Okay.
So there's not actually any GUI crafting. Let me pull up. I do actually have a spreadsheet with all the crafts in case you're interested.
Okay. Yeah, I would not know where to find any of that.
I also would have no idea where to find it. Thankfully, someone else, Matt is the guy's name, made this spreadsheet. When I was playing Classic Plus, there was no like resource like that. Like I just had no idea how to craft a bunch of stuff.
I love this.
Also,
oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's creepers from survival tests. So even when you kill them, they explode.
No, yeah, I think I remember that. That was just like the old way they were. It's kind of fun. That probably would be fun and like normal. Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Your whole world would just be holes. Okay, so this is interesting. I just mine the coal and get coal blocks. I don't even need a pick.
Yeah, there are no tools in survival here. So you can mine everything and things just drop certain blocks. Like when you mine iron, it'll just give you iron blocks, and coal will just give you coal, and so on and so forth.
Now I know I heard there's like waves, and I see like next wave in 0 minutes.
Yeah, I don't totally know if you can do the waves in multiplayer, because I know in single player it's like you can do like a rush kind of mode where it's like in between it gives you like a sort of fortified defense time, and in between the defense time you can build, and then when the like wave starts you actually can't place or break blocks.
Oh, okay. That's kind of fascinating. It's like defend
as well.
The castle
big
mode.
thing here is if you press P, I think it is, you can get to the power up menu, which is where you can like actually spend your points.
Oh, whoa. Okay, this is really interesting. No, this is interesting though, because I don't know. It's just like it's not at all what I expected.
Found a red mushroom.
Really? Oh, nice. I'm just gonna dig down till I find a cave. Oh, I found one.
In survival test versions, it doesn't have like a mushroom count or anything, and you just get them as the items. And if you eat red mushrooms, they just deal damage to you. Regular mushrooms you can heal with, and they just let you eat red mushrooms to take damage.
Yep, it sure does. I just tried it. That's kind of funny. Okay. Oh, I see a brown one. So
that's good, because then you can actually heal.
Yeah. So were mushrooms? I seem to remember there were oh, there's a rabbit down here. What the heck? It's a rabbit.
He is very lost. He's in this cave.
Okay, yeah, there was a rabbit down here.
You say was? You just already murdered him?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Thought he might drop food. Sorry.
As well, there is no actual pork, I think, in like based survival test. I'm pretty sure that's an entirely new addition for Classic Plus. Pigs just dropped brown mushrooms, I think.
Right, I do remember seeing that once. Yeah, the pigs dropping mushrooms. That's such like an old Minecraft thing. That's like zombies dropping feathers, you know?
Yeah, I mean, zombies dropping feathers is even more inspired than that. Because like, why did he do that?
Yeah. Are there skeletons to drop more arrows?
Yeah, that's how you get more arrows.
Okay,
skeletons, when they die, I'd actually recommend standing back from them in the same way as creepers, because they like explode into arrows, and you can actually get hit by them.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I actually really like it. It's really
creepers.
fun. As well, I don't totally remember exactly the conditions for it happening, but it might be like in a later wave or something in the endurance mode, but I do know that there's also like a hero grind mob in the survival mode.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm definitely going to have to try that out. Oh, what is that down there? Oh, that must be a mushroom. Are you okay?
All good. That was slightly frightening. I did not mean to do that. I thought I was crouching, but then I just slipped right off.
Okay.
This is lovely. I'm happy to see you check out Classic Plus. This has been like a nice fun walk down memory lane for me. For you, you're learning all this stuff again, but for me, I've been like racking my brain trying to see what I can remember.
No, it's honestly been really fun. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I think when I was first thinking about making this video, I was like, I gotta bring Greffen on. Like, Greffen's the classic guy. You know?
Well, I'm honored. Thank you.
Yeah,
It's always
absolutely.
fun hanging out.
All right, that was really fun that Greffen joined us for this video. I really wish we could have done the endurance mode with the waves together. That's unfortunate that we can't, but at least now I got the basics down. He taught me the basics, so I think we really do need to cap off this video, we need to try a single solo endurance world and actually try to see how long we can survive here. So okay, we spawn into this new world in endurance mode. I guess I'll like hit some trees because that's the only thing I can think of to do, really. Trying to think, there's not too much. You can craft a lot of building blocks, but I'm trying to think there's not too much like craftable useful items that I can think of besides the spikes, which might be useful in defending us. Actually, oh, there's a rabbit over there. Another rabbit. We actually do need building blocks just to build ourselves some defenses, I think. So maybe we should start like a little base. This might be fun, actually. I'm excited. I will need to refer to that spreadsheet thing that he sent me with all the crafting recipes. I'll put that in the description for anyone who wants to play this on their own. We start with 10 TNT, which is useful, so I'll try to use those wisely. We also have the like item hotbar on the right side of the screen. It's gonna be a little cut off for you. Sorry, that's just because of how OBS captures the video for me. But yeah, we have 20 arrows, which I can use with E. I'm not gonna use any. I'm not gonna waste any right now. But yeah, let's get some pork chops right now. What? Oh shit. Okay, that's fine. We can pick up the arrows. What? Oh, okay. We got a pork chop. Okay, right. It filled up the pork chop counter on the right. So that's good. Okay, some pork chops and some building blocks should be a good start. What was the thing again? Oh, I made a crafting table. Right. Oh shit. We have 20 seconds. Oh, this is not good. Okay, I really should have been building defenses right now. We might just be out in the open for this one. That's fine. That's fine. I'm sure the first wave isn't too hard. Do tab to hover over my pork chops. Be ready with that. Oh, 255 mobs. Wait, what? Holy shit. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, I do not feel prepared. I do not feel prepared at all. Holy okay. Eating a pork chop. This is insane. Holy crap. Okay. I think we actually, to an extent, we want to kill as many as possible because that'll give us a higher score, which will let us buy more power-ups. Yeah, more power-ups. I'm gonna eat another pork chop. I like how they have both spiders, the brown spiders and the newer spider colors. Oh god. This is scary. Oh, they leave little webs. Oh my god, I might die. This is hard. Holy shit. Oh, I can just respawn. Oh, it's not hardcore mode. Okay. That's interesting. My score does go down though. I lost all of my score. That's bad. Okay. Gonna have to get that back up. This is intense. Okay. Some arrows here. I forgot about the explosion. Oh, their aim is not super good. Oh, there's the, yeah, Greffen was mentioning they actually explode into arrows, which is good. Wait, this might be a good strat, is killing skeletons so I can get more arrows. That might actually be the way. That might be the right move here. And they die to only 2 arrows. And then I can just pick up all their ammo afterwards. That's actually kind of cool. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, skeletons might be the key here. Oh, the explosion actually killed that one. Okay, let's get all these as fast as I can. I hope they don't despawn like super quick. Yeah, we're at a ton of arrows right now. I need pigs. I think next time I should really... Man, you really don't get a lot of time during the grace period, but yeah, next time I should really try to get a lot of food. Pork chops and mushrooms, probably. Okay, should I actually buy a power-up right now? Because I have 1300. Wait, only one power-up can be active at any given time. Maybe these are limited time things? I thought they would be like permanent upgrades. Maybe regen would help right now? Okay. Medic activated regeneration power-up. Okay. That is good for me right now just because I don't have food. There's a patch of skeletons over here. One of them has a chainmail helmet. That's actually kind of cool. Oh, that one has chainmail body armor. That's dope. Some ancient warriors. Oh, I think it dropped its armor. Something dropped its armor. Okay, okay. Let's get some of these. Get that armor. Come on. Yes! Okay, I think I got some armor. I think I just got some armor. Let's kill this guy. Yes. Oh, we're gonna have so many arrows. Look at this. Look at this. Yes. Okay, let me see. Do I have the armor? I don't know where the armor is. Am I wearing it? No, where's my armor? I picked up... Oh, it's down there. Okay, so equip. Okay. Look at that. I got some armor. Look at that. That's kind of sweet. All right. Oh, it's raining. Okay. This is interesting. I was expecting the waves to like actually come at me. Like start coming towards me. But I guess they don't really. Sheep. Sheep give me wool. And mushrooms? Did I just get mushrooms? Yeah, they drop mushrooms. What the heck? Okay. It's good to know, I guess. Now, what's going to happen to the... Okay. Passive mobs disappear when the wave begins. I figured that might happen. Let's see what we can do here, though. Some slimes over there. Now, this might be good, actually, because I read slimes drop mushrooms, so... As I kill them, I'll actually gain some good resources here. Some armored zombies over there. That's kind of cool. That actually might be good because I could get some armor. Potentially if I kill them. I don't think they have a ranged attack. Oh, they're fast though. That's a fast zombie. Okay. I'm not fighting my best right now. Yes! I got some armor. Okay, let's equip that. Oh, my other armor went away like super fast. Is it just one hit? Is it just like extra health? Like it just replaces health? Yeah, it might. It might. Okay. Yeah, dang. It goes away really fast. Okay, good to know, I guess. Let's get some slime here. This is pretty crazy that this was all just coded in for classic. I don't know. I don't think slimes were in classic mode. These were just added in retroactively. Okay. Do the baby slimes actually hurt me? No, they don't actually do anything, but they do drop some mushrooms. So that's good, actually. Okay, I think if I want to equip a different power-up, I would actually have to purchase that one. And then the regen would probably go away. And I would have to purchase it again if I wanted it again. So that's pretty interesting. All right, I really just have to kill this big one. Yeah, and then these are all just free XP and brown mushrooms. So actually, I kind of like slimes. It's a good enemy to fight. Ooh, skeletons. Okay, I want these guys. There's a massive patch of them. Come on. Try to lure one away. Okay, this might be too much. This might be too crazy. Oh, man. I think I'm... No, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Oh, God. Oh, my God. How am I still alive? Holy crap. Thank God for regen. Oh, my food. I need to eat food. Of course, of course. I have food. Oh, they have a long range once they're onto you. The regen's actually really good. I don't know if I really want to get anything else and replace it. Because I think this is good right now. Wait a minute. Oh, this is funny. Some of the pigs, their eyes are normal, but other ones are cross-eyed. I'm pretty sure the cross-eyed pig was like an older pig texture. I'm gonna start building myself a little tower here. Just a little defensive keep thing. I don't really know what else to do right now. Because I have the regen, so I don't need that many pork chops, honestly, except for emergencies. Oh, can I craft rope? That might actually be useful. How do I get rope? Rope is cobweb on top of cobweb. Okay. Oh, I just noticed that the wood is stacking past 64. That's kind of funny. This? Okay. Actually, we want to gather a few cobwebs for sure. Or there's some out there. Maybe get a door as well. What? Why'd I get this message? This spider's gonna bite you. Is this a boss battle? Oh, is this like an all spiders round or something? This is interesting. Okay, I did figure there was gonna be like some special waves after a while. This is wave 9? Okay. I thought there's probably gonna be something wave 10, so we'll see that in a sec. Pew! Pew! Spiders have a lot of health. I'm noticing they take a lot of hits. Okay, let's just try actually getting a different power up. Just to see how this works. So, strength. Okay. Strength power up now. So let's see how much better that is. Whoa. Went from like 5 hits down to 3. That is good. I really did like the regen power up. I feel like that's kind of a really good one there. Although I do have a ton of food now, so I don't know if I really need it. Okay, now that we're in the grace period again, I do just want to kind of try out some of the other power-ups, at least the haste power-up, just to see how much faster it would make my mining speed. So let's go ahead and buy this and just see. Okay, that does increase it quite a bit. Let's see how fast we can mine stone here. Oh yeah, that's pretty fast. Okay, cool. Got some iron blocks here. And the other thing is going to be speed power up. I just want to see how fast that makes me. Okay. Yeah, that is a good deal faster. That is pretty fun. Oh no, I could get used to this. Whee! Do you like my armor? Okay, interesting. Does that mean there's going to be more armored mobs? I don't know, I see some zombies over there. Okay. Here's the thing, since they don't like actively come after me, I can kind of just like sit in my tower and wait out each wave. It does feel like I'm supposed to maybe just build stuff, like with the added danger of mobs every wave. I don't really know. Because I mean, like I said, all the crafting recipes are basically for decorative blocks. So it feels like that's what's intended. All right, with wave 12 coming to a close, and my little simple battle tower complete here, I think I'm gonna call it for the survival mode. The waves are pretty much just the same every time. I haven't seen much change in them. I didn't see the Herobrine mob. I was hoping I could see one of those, but I've been playing for a while, didn't see one, and so I think I'm gonna call it here. Survival mode is definitely very interesting. I've never seen anything like this mod before, but I do like the idea I mentioned before of just the game having all these little like built-in mini games like this. Obviously, if this was a finished version, I think it should, you know, there's room for improvement. There's a little more room for depth and stuff in this mode. But yeah, for what it was, I did enjoy it while it lasted. And all right. This has been the Classic Plus mod. You know, people were kind of telling me like, you know, you could skip this one and just skip to InfDev Plus. But I did wanna check this out, and honestly, I had a lot of fun for what it is. You know, it doesn't claim to be anything too special, but it is what it is. It's a little passion project for, you know, one of the oldest versions of the game, and it's very unique, and I really did enjoy it, especially like just playing around in the free build mode, flying around the different worlds, and even building this castle here and various things. And yeah, very cool. I'm glad I took the time to check it out. And I want to give a big welcome to Pipcalf and Vampire Rebellion, the 2 newest members of the super secret guild, Dialkord Super Secret Guild, which you can join if you want to help the channel. Really helps, and you get some cool secret stuff if you go on there. But with that aside, I hope you all really enjoyed this vid as much as I did. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I'll see you around. Bye.